Hi everybody, how you doing? So, week 20. Is it week 20? Yes, week 20. I just don't know where the days are going. I just don't know. Anyway, how are you all doing? I hope you're all really well and you're all keeping amazing. I think we're coming to the end of the summer days now. The sun seems to be going in a bit more. We're getting a bit of rain. It's not good. It's not good. But I am saying that though, but I am ready for a bit of autumn. I don't know about you guys, but I am ready for cosy nights in blankets. Let me show you my new blanket. Excuse me. I've got a new little blanket that was brought for my birthday, and it's got little pumpkins on. So I am really, really looking forward to some cosy nights, snuggled up on the sofa with hot chocolates, and not too many though, not too many, with some hot chocolates and cuddles, films, crunchy leaves. Although I love the sun, I do love the sun, and I do love the hot weather and the seaside and everything that comes with that. I do love me a bit of autumn. It is my favourite season, so I am ready for that. And please don't stamp on me, because I know a lot of people are like, oh, we should enjoy the summer, which I do agree. I do love the summer, but I am ready for the cosy time as well. So yeah, I'm excited for that. So, hope you're all okay. I have a new top on today. I'm having to do some vintage shopping, but we'll come back to that in a moment, because yes, I want to have a little talk about that. So I've got a new top on. I've had to put a pin in it because I'm losing my appendages, should we say. They're going away. So yes, but we'll come back to that in a minute. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased. We're only 2 minutes in, but I'm so excited to tell you. I am in my next stone bracket, as you know, but I'm even more pleased to tell you this week that I have lost another £2, and I have lost 3.5 stone. So I'm really, really, really happy about that. 3.5 stone in 20 weeks has gone, and it is brilliant. So yeah, I'm really, really pleased with that, and I just can't believe it. 3.5 stone. I don't know. Absolutely mind blown. So yes, just amazing. Thank you everyone for your lovely comments and everything on the last week's video. Again, blown away, absolutely blown away by all of your lovely comments, and oh, I love you all so much. You're so cute. But yes, I really, really enjoyed your comments, and I'm not going to go on about it too much, but it is sad about the news for these pens, you know, and we don't know what's coming yet. But let's hope that we can all be here together and go through whatever it's coming our way. I've ordered my next pen, so the next pen's on its way. It is delayed. I've had a couple of emails to say that they're sorry, that it's going to be a while, etc, etc, but the price won't increase because I've ordered it before the increase. So fingers crossed it won't be too long. So I'm just trying to come in a little bit. So, oh, let me show you another little thing. Sorry, another autumny vibe. The kiddies brought me this for my birthday, which I thought was really cute. So I shall look forward to doing that. And I think it matches my blanket a little bit. So I'm looking forward to making that once the weather's cooled down a little bit. Yeah, really nice. Anyway, so yes. So 3.5 stone gone. I feel fabulous. But with every fabulous comes a negative. And my husband's not happy about this. So with every positive, there comes a little negative, but it's a positive negative, if that makes sense. So that's what I want to talk about today. Yeah, positive negatives. Or is that the way around? Or negative positives? So yeah, so this weight loss is fantastic. But obviously our bodies start to shrink and we start to change shape, which we obviously want. And I don't want the sun to shining in my face, but I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. So yeah, so this weight loss is great, but then I'm having to buy more clothes, and these have gone. Where are they going? The last thing I want to go is these. And they're going. Why do they have to, why Why? Yeah, so they're going. They've gone. Shooting off. Disappearing. Yeah. Husband, not happy. He's not happy. So yeah, they're disappearing. They're disappearing. Yeah, so I've started to sell my bigger clothes on Vinted because obviously to buy more clothes, I need to raise some pennies. So I've been buying little bits and bobs off Vinted, which is brilliant because obviously you're reselling some bits that you're growing out of that, you know, saving my clothes from landfill, and then I'm buying somebody else's. So yeah, I have bought lots of nice things from Vinted, little blouses, and I've got some nice little trousers. I've got lots and lots of bits that I probably will show you at some point. So that has been really handy for me because, yeah, coming down the sizes is fabulous, but we obviously then have to replace what we're growing out of. So I've got a bit of a thing going on Vinted. So I have got a Vinted link if any of you want it. For those of you in the UK, you can have a look at what I'm selling, you know, and obviously you can buy my smaller clothes for me, you know, if they're your sizes. But I've got some bits and bobs that I love. I don't know if you know the brand, but I like the Fabletics leggings and their clothing. And they do like a flexi trouser. It's like a lycra. It's breathable, got pockets in the side. And they're just like a normal legging, but they don't lose the shape. You know, I don't know whether you've noticed, but on a normal legging, the knees go baggy, but these don't. They spring back, and I love them so much, but they're not cheap. I've got a pair in the wash basket next to me. That's what's just reminded me. And yeah, and I've nearly grown out of them. I'm gonna get every inch out of them that I can because I love them so much. They're not cheap, but I do love them. But again, I found some on Vinted that are the next size down, so I'm hoping to be able to do a bit of a swap. So when I've grown out of these, because I've not had them long, I'm going to put them on Vinted, and then if I get any pennies back, I'm going to like get some replacements, because I wear them with everything. Although they're supposed to be a sports legging, I wear them under my blouses. Because I just love the fact they hold you in. They are nice and supportive, and they, you know, the knees are springy. So have a look at those. There's lots of different models, but they've started to do some like bootleg ones, so you can wear them with a smart blouse. And you can wear them for like a meal or something, and they're nice and comfy, but they give you nice tummy support as well, which I love. Yeah, so gutted about things like that, but I know it's positive. I know it's a good thing that obviously I'm needing to replace these clothes, because I've gone from, when I first started in December, January time, before I started Mounjaro, I was, if I'm honest, probably a size 28 to 30 in clothes, and I've gone down now. I brought a top from Yours Clothing, a size 20. And it blew my, it was one I wanted for the Billie Eilish concert I went to. It's like a baseball style t-shirt, and we saw it from the doorway as we walked by, and Amelia said, "Oh Mum, look at that t-shirt, it'd be perfect for the Billie Eilish concert," because the concert had got like a theme, like a colour theme. So I said, "Oh, let's go and have a look." And we looked, and there was only like a 16, I think there was bigger sizes like a 28, and then there was this 20, and I said, "I don't think I'm going to fit in a 20. And hubby said to me, "Go and try it, because you don't know." Because I don't know whether you're the same, but I love my bigger clothes, and I tend to wear the same old things over and over again. And I had a t-shirt on the other day. I think it was one of the ones I wore in one of my first ever videos. It had Monsters Inc. on the front of it, and it's huge. You could probably fit me and my daughter in it now. It is really big on me, but I do keep wearing it because I do love my big and baggy stuff. So I do keep wearing it. I keep getting my wear out of it and keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. But really, you know, I put things on like this that are a bit more fitted. I'm not going to move the camera because then I'll be fiddling for ages. A bit more fitted. And this is only, I think this is a Shein one. It's only a Shein one that I've got off Vinted myself, but it was £1. Like I said, I've had to put a pin in it because my friends, they're disappearing. So I'm a bit worried that I might gape a bit, so I'll put a pin in it. I probably will put a stitch in that to keep it closed, but I like it because obviously we're of an age where I'm having my sweats, and I still, even though the autumn is on its way, only like to wear a light blouse. I don't like to wear anything too thick or too heavy. So these suit me fine. But yeah, and I couldn't believe it. I tried this size 20 on and it fit me. And so it just goes to show that sometimes you have to try things that you don't think are going to fit you, because I couldn't believe it. And now I didn't actually really have the money to buy this top, but I had to buy it because it was like an NSV for me. It was like a non-scale victory. It was like I'd actually fitted in this size 20. And both my daughter and my husband said, you have to buy that because it's just, it's you. It looks in it. It does look, and I think I've showed you pictures of me stood with my daughter. No, I haven't, because I wouldn't put my daughter on YouTube. But yeah, it's a nice burgundy, like a burgundy blue top, not burgundy, like a blue purpley top. And it fits me lovely. So do encourage yourself to try smaller sizes on, because you never know. Oh, sun's coming out. You do never know whether you are in a smaller size, and it does feel alien to me wearing other clothes that actually fit rather than being big. Does anybody else find that? But it is lovely. It is really nice. I'm not complaining at all. I'm not complaining at all. It is a lovely feeling. So yeah, I've got a little list here because I'm so forgetful at the minute. I think it's my age. Forgetful. I am really, really forgetful. Now, again, another little thing I wanted to talk about, because I don't want to go on about the price rises too much. I just want to talk in general, because I think it's a bit depressing and none of us really want to admit what's happening. So I'm just going to keep chatting away to you and let's steer away from this a bit for now. Let's steer away from it. I know it's so worrying and everything else. So how do you guys feel about when you go out for a meal? How do you feel? Like, I know 3 different people now that are taking weight loss jabs, and they have been out for meals and they've not been able to manage a meal. They've either not told their family or friends that they're taking the injection, and they've not been able to finish their meal. Now, as a big eater in the past, I've almost felt guilty about leaving food before, and I think that's because of obviously my past, where food was never always available for us. I have talked on my other videos about my past, so if you do want to see that, I think it's in the catch-up video. But yeah, I felt really, really, really guilty about leaving food that I can't eat. Now, before Mounjaro, I'd have just eaten all that for the sake of it. But now I know when my tummy's full and I stop. But yeah, I find that hard. I find that hard to explain to people that our brains now tell us on Mounjaro that no, you're full. You don't need to eat anymore. It is hard. Excuse me. But yeah, a couple of my friends have said that they felt really bad about going out for a family meal or a birthday or a celebration, and they aren't able to eat the full meal that they have been able to eat in the past. I don't know whether you find that. I really don't know how you deal with it. Whether you just order yourself a smaller meal because you know that would suit you better. I don't know. I'm just going to see if I can cover this up because it's shining in my glasses and it's annoying me. I'll be back in a second. That's a little bit better, but I've still got a strip on the bed. But if I close the curtains completely, we will be in the dark, so we don't want that. Anyway, so yeah, so how do you guys deal with that? Do you just order yourself something that's smaller so you don't feel as though you're leaving as much? I've got a bit of a predicament as well that I wanted to ask you guys. It's really annoying me. That I wanted to ask you guys about. I'm going on a hen do next weekend, and I'm not sure how I'm going to get on because I haven't drank properly since Mounjaro, so I'm not sure how I'm going to deal with it. You know, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to have a drink like everyone else. I was brought a little bottle of rhubarb and ginger. Yeah, rhubarb and ginger gin liqueur for my birthday. So I'm going to take that with me, take some lemonade. I am going to make really weak drinks, so it's more or less like I'm drinking pop. But yeah, I don't know how I'm going. I've got to close this. I don't know how I'm going to cope with that. I don't know how it's going to affect me. I don't know. I'm not sure at all how it's going to affect me and how I'm going to be drinking. Really, I'm not sure. I'm actually a bit worried because I want to enjoy myself with everybody else, but I also don't want to spoil my pen, if that makes sense. I suppose I'll just take it easy and see how I get on. I want to enjoy myself. I want to join in with the games that they've got planned and everything else. Will I get drunk quicker? Will I be a lightweight? Will I not want to drink it at all? Because if you think back to my holiday video, excuse me, when I went away on holiday, I took a bottle of red wine with me and I couldn't finish it. So I just don't know. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to or not. So let's see. Anyway, yeah, so that is going to be a bit of a marvel. And if you have been away, and I mean, it's been 20 weeks for me, and I've not really drank at all since I think I had that one glass of red wine. I had like a beer, but I took that red wine on holiday, and I love a glass of red wine, but I just couldn't stomach it. And that's terrible, isn't it? It's awful. You know, and I ended up tipping the rest of the bottle down the sink, and that's criminal to me. It's criminal. But I just don't know. I just don't know what I'm going to be like. So that's going to be a whole new ball game. But on the other side of it, we've got the hot tubs. We're going to like a park where there's hot tubs and everything else. It's going to be so nice to get in my cosy and feel a bit more confident, not feel all conscious. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that side of the coin, you know, being a bit more not body conscious, if that makes sense. And I had a voucher for my birthday, so next week I am treating myself to a pedicure. Now I've had a couple of pedicures, but this one is a luxury one, and I'm having all my toenails done and everything else, so I will feel super confident when it comes to getting in the hot tub and chilling with my friends. So I'm so excited about that, so excited. But yeah, so yeah, losing my boobs is a massive thing. I can't quite believe out of everywhere that want to lose weight, they go first. It's just terrible, isn't it, ladies? It's just terrible. And if there's some men that are watching, yes, my husband's not impressed. Bless him. No, he's only playing. I think I can open this again now. I do apologise for the lighting situation, ladies and gentlemen. That's better. So yeah, lost my boobies. They're going away. They've gone somewhere down the road. Yes, I need to get remeasured. For a nice bra. So if any of you ladies have got any recommendations, there is one in our high street that it's quite an oldie worldy place that I got measured for my first bra there. So I do fancy going somewhere a bit more special. So do you ladies know anywhere that I can go and get measured? I'll get my girls measured. So let me know, because at the minute I'm wearing like these baggy old sports bra things that have got no support. Excuse me. They've got no support in them whatsoever. So I need to sort myself out, really. So any recommendations? Is there anywhere on the high street that we can go and get measured up? I know that Marks and Spencer's used to do it years ago, but I'm not sure now if they do. I'm just looking at my list so that I can remember what else I've got to talk about. But yeah, I can't believe it. My favourite trousers are getting too big, baggy. My brows are going baggy as well, and my boobs are going off down the street somewhere. I don't know. In case you haven't noticed, I'm really happy about my £2 weight loss, and I'm really happy that I've lost 3.5 stones. This is a different Naomi to the other week, isn't it? This is me. This is how I am. Quick catch up before I go. I have been to the doctors. I have been I may have already told you this, so I do apologise if I am repeating myself, but I have been re-referred back to the spinal clinic. I've had a letter today to book myself in to be seen again. So it's one of them self-referral things. So I've had that letter today, so I will be booking that later on and getting myself back on the ladder, and I am going to kick arse. I'm going to go, ooh, come on, we need to sort me out, because I'm not suffering like this anymore. They have increased my duloxetine. It has helped a little bit, but I'm still not pain free, but I have been told that I can carry on with my pain medication. So until I have been seen by the spinal people. But I am much brighter. I am much happier. We are on the right road. I am like, this is my birthday week this week, so I wouldn't be surprised if we have a gain or a stay the same next week, because there's been treats in the house, there's been cake, there's been lots of nice things. So I don't know, I was expecting that, you know, this week, but no, 2 off. So I'm happy, day. I am really, really happy. Oh dear. So yes, I have a discount code before I go that I will happily email you. We're nearly at the end of the month, so if you would like my discount code, I can't say it on here because the powers of above will not allow it, but if you would like my discount code, then I will quite gladly email you that. So just drop me a email. Everything is down in the description below. I also have my Vinted. I just sell various different things on there. But yes, my link will be down below for my Vinted as well if you want to pop along on there and give me a follow. Trying to think what else I was trying to catch up with you. Yes, I am away in Manchester this weekend with my daughter for one night, and we are going to have a girly night and a girly day the next day, and we are going to catch up with a star called Lois Sedgwick. I don't know if you've heard of her, but she's an up-and-coming star, and she's having a meet and greet and doing a little show out there. So we are going to make the most of it and have a girly night together. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So I'll see you next week for hopefully another really positive week. And what more can I say then? Thank you so much for all of your support. I love you all lots, and take care, and I'll see you next week. Bye.